is up, guys? It's your boy Aquatic YT here, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to trade because I feel like starting a trading series. As you can see, I'm pretty good at trading. I'm not the best, but I'm pretty good, you know. Uh, I made a trading video like a week ago, but I just didn't post it because it was really bad mic quality. So I didn't post it. It was like trash. But I said in that video that I wanted the Valk as my dream item, and now I'm able to get the Valk because as you guys could see, my value is 107k, and I got that in 1 week. So today I'm gonna be telling you how to get 107k value in 1 week. So I guess let's get started. Alright, so first I'm gonna be explaining to you guys the basics of trading. So trading has multiple I guess concepts. The first way you trade is basically going to someone's profile. Let's say I go to my friend called Alpha Typical. He's also a trader. He's in my game right now. Let's say I go to him. If it loads, come on, load. But as you can see, I have multiple trades coming in, and I'll tell you guys about that. And for some reason, it's not loading. So I guess I'll pause the video and be back when it's fully loaded. Alright guys, so I just restarted my PC, and I'll show you guys what to do. So if you're friends with the person, then you just click their profile, and you'll see 3 dots in the corner right here. So as you can see, 3 dots. And that's basically like the control panel in the profile settings. And once you've clicked it, you should see trade items. Now, I'm just gonna give you a warning. You have to have at least Builders Club, the first tier of Builders Club. 1 month or 1 year doesn't matter. You have to have Builders Club. I recommend having an account that's 13 and plus, even if you have to lie, because it makes trading way more easier. And if you don't have an account that's 13 and plus, just make one, because if you so let's say I want to trade him an item. I would just click trade items, and I would see all of my items and all of his items. Now, as you can see, he has like a bunch of items, so he has to upgrade. I'll be talking about upgrade in just a second, but if you guys want to select your offer or their request, then you just click on the icon. And then if you want to remove, you'll see a remove button if you hover over that icon slash image slash your item. So let's say I want to give playful vampire for I'll try to get a good trade out of here. But let's say I want to do this, and then I want to add like 1,000 Robux. This is not worth. Definitely not worth. I do not recommend doing this. But this is just an example. So once you have your trade, just hit send request, and it should send your request. If you want to cancel this trading, you could always exit your windows. You could click exit trading up here, click yes, confirm, and yeah. You could also, like I said, search their name up. So let's say I want to search up Alpha Typical. I just searched them up. Click enter. Remember, it has to be on players, and if it's not on players, just hover your mouse over players and click it. And there he is. Just click him, and you'll see and you'll be on his profile. Alright guys, so now I'm going to be talking about downgrading and upgrading. I won't get into wrap or value yet, but I will get into it soon enough. So downgrading means you're going from a big item to a smaller item. Upgrading means you're going from small items to a big item. I could show you an example of this. So an example of upgrading would be if you have a beast mode and the other person is giving you 4 space hairs. Obviously, this is not a good deal, but that's called downgrading. So you're taking a big item and you're transferring it to a small item. Usually, when you downgrade, you get a bit more value. Never accept trades that are like downgrading into a bigger value for the other person. So you always want them to OP, and OP means they're giving more. So you always want them to give more value or wrap. I recommend value when you're over 5,000. I'll get into that later. Again, so when you're upgrading, you want to give a bit more. You want to OP. OPing means overpay. So you want to overpay a bit more than what you're asking for, because obviously no one wants to deal with those small items and I guess upgrade back to a bigger item, because that takes time and effort. So that's why you overpay them just a bit, and that's how people make money in trade hangouts or trading. So let me try to find an example for you guys. Um, I have a lot of completed trades. I have a lot of completed trades with my other account too. Let's see. That wasn't a good one. That Okay, so this is an example of downgrading. So as you can see here, I traded this guy named Acuiz. I gave him a brilliant bombastic for purple wistful wink, sinister branches, and 70 Robux. Now he overpaid just a bit because no one wants to deal with small items. That's why he overpaid. If he didn't overpay and I'm paying more, then I would have declined this, because I'm paying more than what my item's worth. So why lose when you're downgrading? So again, think of downgrading as getting a big item to a small item, but you're getting the profit. So let me show you. Let me try to find an upgrade, because yeah. So here's an upgrade. So I gave sinister branches. No. Let's say I'm this Alex David guy. Let's say I'm this guy right here, and I'm trading Frunty, which is me, obviously. So I give him a red goof, a purple wistful wink, 4 sinister branches. That's what I call upgrading. And as you can see here, I overpaid just a bit because I'm upgrading, and I want to give him a bit more so he could deal with these small items. And in return, I get a big item. So now I could do the opposite. I could downgrade into a bigger value. Uh, so yeah, so that's how people make money. You you upgrade, then you get a bit more profit, and then you downgrade. Oh no, you upgrade, you lose a bit more profit, but when you downgrade, you try to get more profit. So that's what trading is about. So now I'll talk about wrap and value. All right, so before I talk about wrap and value, I want to recommend 2 sites to find wrap and value and the demand. Demand is basically how much the item is selling for. No, not selling for, but like how many items are selling. So it's basically like the average items selling every day. I recommend Rollimons or RBX.city. Rollimons is what most people use, but RBX.city is a little bit more safer and it's by a little bit more creators. I personally use Rollimons. They both have some differences. Like Rollimons, some of the values in Rollimons are different from RBX.city. I would say they're both pretty what's it called? They're both pretty accurate. They're literally the most accurate websites to trade. And on Rollimons, all you have to do to find out value, wrap, or demand is you'll see an item lookup right here, this bar right here. Click it. You'll see a blinking line, and then just search up the item. I'm gonna be using super super happy face, so I'll search up super super happy face. Now sometimes you don't need to enter it fully. You just need to see one one result, and you could either click this result or enter. I'm gonna click enter. Now once you're here, you'll see value, which is 20,000. Demand, which is amazing. Amazing is the best demand that you could ever have. Trend, unstable. So that means it's like the amazing is sometimes falling but sometimes going back up. So this is like the average demand and this is the current demand, I guess. Uh Value is what people usually use when they have 10k or more wrap. Wrap is basically what beginners use. It's the current selling price of an item. No, my mistake. It's the current average price for an item. Value is not the current one, but like the full one. So the full average value of an item. But wrap, you could think of it as the current price, and value, you could think of it as all the prices together, in parentheses average. So I like to think of wrap, the current price, and value as average. Don't mind best prices, sellers, favorites, and stuff like that because it really doesn't matter. You could also look at the attributes. Attributes are pretty important. If you like, for example, type face, and usually people don't like gear. So if you want to make sure it's not a gear, just look at the attributes, and it'll say what type it is. Because gear is like it's like the most uncommon thing, a collectible kind of thing. Sometimes names or items have really long names, so they have acronyms. Acronyms are basically the first letters of all the words together. Like for example, the Golden King of the Night is SK. No, it's GK OFN. So yeah, and super happy face is SSHF. So that just makes it easier to trade. Now in RBX.city, it's a bit more safer, but less people use this. It's less popular than Rollimon. And to look up some items, you basically go to catalog, click it, and click browse. Or if you're on the main page, just click browse our catalog. Then right here, you could just search up super happy face. I'm gonna use this as as an example, and you'll see value here and wrap right there. And if you want to see more details of this item, just click view item, and you could scroll. You could do amazing, and as you can see, Rollimons. An example of how Rollimon and RBX.city is different is how on Rollimon the trend is unstable, and on RBX.city the trend is stable. So here it is, unstable, and on RBX.city, stable. If you scroll down, you'll see a bunch of trades. That's what RBX.city is really good for, is that they show trades, and you could trade on RBX.city, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Kind of resembles the old RBX.rocks. And yeah, so that's about rapid value. Um, there's also another thing that I wanted to mention is that the Roblox things. So when you click the trade and the view details, it'll say value up here, but this is actually not value. This is actually its wrap. Don't mistaken this as value because this is not wrap. Um, this is not value. This is actually wrap. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that because a lot of people do that. I always see sometimes pros, sometimes noobs. Noobs, no offense. But yeah, I always see people doing that, making that mistake. And now I'm gonna be getting into like best way to trade. So the best way to trade is this game called Trade Hangouts. Now I already have it on my friend page because I just played it. But if you don't have it on your friend page, not French page, just search up Trade space Hangouts. Oops, I put Y by accident. Hangouts. Boom. Then don't search for players, but search for games. Not catalog, not groups, and not library either. Games. Games. Now there's two games of trade hangouts. There's a trade hangouts with no BC, NBC, and that just means anyone could join it. And there's another one that requires BC, and this one is the main one. It's the one without the NBC acronym. And so it basically means everyone in this game has at least Builders Club. But some people don't have any items at all, but they're Builders Club. I don't even know why. But yeah, so let's join this game and let's see what it's about. So in this game, there's like a lot of different items. Uh, I like to use this item. It's called AFK. And it basically, when you're AFK, you use this sign. It basically costs 250 Robux. You just go to shop. You go here, 1,000 Robux. Buy this for 250 Robux. It's really worth. Then go back to items, and you'll see. If you scroll down, you'll see the AFK sign. Where is it? It's really popular too. Where? Oh, I think I don't have it because I already bought it. But if you don't have it in the shop, that's probably because you already bought it or it's a bug. But if you do have it in the shop, it's gonna be under items, and you just scroll and find it. It's called AFK sign, and you basically just press 1 or whatever button it's assigned to, and it'll pop up like this. And if you want to go completely AFK, download a auto clicker. I use a mouse clicker right here. I use this and I just click start. And why people use an auto clicker even if it does nothing is it basically makes sure that the game doesn't kick you out because you're considered idle. Now if you use a mouse clicker, an auto clicker, then you're not considered idle because you're clicking. You're basically clicking. So that's what Roblox thinks. But yeah. So this is important. I like to go right here and leave it overnight. Auto click, and I just close my laptop screen, and yeah, and it goes into sleep. So that's what I do. Now, what should we do now? Let's see here. Let's see. So there are different other ways to trade. Like on rbx.city, you could post some trades under items. So for example, the super happy face. Someone is giving a super happy face for the C, green top hat, and neon green. You guys could figure out how to post over here. I don't use this. This is why I don't post, and I don't know how to post. There are also a couple of Discord forums. There's also the Roblox forums that trade, and I recommend using those also because those are actually pretty useful too. Like, for example, if you're unsure about a trade, just type it in and you'll see, and people will respond to you saying if it's worth or not. Don't worry, it's gonna pop up randomly. It's not like under most popular, like the Roblox games. Now let's view some of our trades. The trades that I've done in the past. So let's do let's click this one. So as you can see, this trade was with a guy named Wag. I gave him perfectly legit, brilliant bombastic, and a playful vampire for Silver King of the Night. Now, I got the upper hand on wrap, but I overpaid a bit more on value because the Silver King of the Night is not considered a wrap trading item. It's more of a value trading item. So that's why I overpaid just a bit on value. So let's pull up our calculator right now. I recommend using your desktop calculator. So once you've pulled it up, just click enter and you'll see it right here. It kind of looks like this. And how you calculate value is you basically go onto rbx.city or rbx or Rollimon. Since I use Rollimon, I'll search it up on Rollimon. So here I'll do legit. And recently, the Silver King of the Night has dropped by 2,000 value. So if I knew that, I wouldn't have traded. but I already traded it away, so I don't need to worry anymore. So here guys could see the value is 5 or 5,000. Now, if it's over, if your item has over 1,000 value, uh, then it would be a positive number. But if your item had, for example, neon green hair, uh, oh no, this is not a good example. Let me try to find one with 5.5. Snowflake, catching snowflakes. Let's see, 5.5. Nope. But let's just say my brilliant bombastic has 5.5k wrap. All right, so yeah, 5.5, 5.5, 5,500 wrap. This is considered as plus 5.5. If the number has 5,000, then the 5,000 would be a positive number. But if the number has numbers that are below 1,000, then the numbers that are below 1,000 are considered negative numbers. Negative numbers are basically numbers below the decimal. So as you can see, like this is a negative number right here. And how you do that is you click 5 because 5 is over 1,000, and then there's another 5 that's lower than 1,000. So I would click decimal right here and 5 right there, like that. So now let's calculate this trade. So perfectly legit, like we saw earlier, was equal to 5,000 value, which is also equal to 5. Brilliant bombastic is equal to 5,500 value, which is also equal to plus 5.5. Then playful vampire is around 8,000, 9,000. Let's see. Playful vampire right there. So it's 8,000. So now I would pull out my calculator, click plus 8, which is also 8,000. Click enter and boom. There is our final answer, final wrap value, 19.5. Now, let's search up Silver King of the Night. So, Silver King of the Night right here. And as you can see, the value dropped yesterday by 2,000. So now it's 16k. Now, this was a huge profit for that guy because the Silver King of the Night just dropped. And he was lucky to get it from me for, 3,500 more. But before it dropped, it was 18k. So let's say the Silver Knight King of the Night is 18k. It's still 18k because on rbx.city it's still 18k. So if it was 18k, I would be overpaying because I would be upgrading into a Silver King of the Night. And again, if you're upgrading, then you would always want to overpay by a little, or else no one would accept your trade. The only people who would accept your trade would be people who mistook your trade or something like that. So I overpaid by 1.5k value. If it was 18, no, I would overpay by 1.5 value, 5k value. If the Silver King of the Night was still 18k value. So that's how you calculate trades. And wrap is really easy. Let's say I don't know if I have an example of a wrap trade though, but let's say I wanted to wrap trade this. The wrap would be right here, and the wrap of the items that you would receive would be right here. So as you can see, I was trading my other account, Aquatic YT, and I basically just gave my super happy face from my other account to this account because most of my items were on this account, and this account was like made in 2015, which is pretty old. And yeah, so you would automatically know if you're winning or losing in wrap if you just look at the digits right here. So as you can see here, I'm winning in wrap because obviously I'm winning in wrap because this number is bigger than this number. And also, remember, wrap and value isn't everything. There's also demand. Demand is also really important. And demand was basically the thing that we saw right here. So this Silver King of the Night is high demand. And yeah, so yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be making more trading videos in the future. Maybe a trading series. You guys stay tuned for that. And also, if I missed anything you guys could comment down below. Because doesn't hurt to help the community. I could also make another video if I think I forgot something. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.